Hello everyone. I am having a really peaceful day today, except of course as I started I have a frog in my throat. They say you should do like vocal exercises before you start this. Of course, as those of you who know, I'm a squiggle and I'm spontaneous. I never do any kind of exercises. So how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well, and I hope that this topic serves you today. The topic today is about distracting people from their power. And in thinking about the topic, it was at first, how do you steal people's power? And I realized that you can't. You can't actually steal people's power, but you can distract them from their power. And we are in positions as leaders to do that very easily. And we have to take very seriously our leadership positions. And I really don't think that we do enough. I believe that when we come into this business, we have a team of people, and once we have leaders and then there's leaders under them, they start to look up to us. And if we don't take our leadership seriously, then we could seriously distract them from their power. And it's really important that we stay grounded and we rise in order that we become better leaders. But in the meantime, let's talk about how we can stop the distraction from their power. What does it mean to have power? Well, I believe that all of us internally, inside of us, are absolutely brilliant. And I believe that there's nothing that can take away your spirit's power. Nothing. You are so unbelievably strong inside of you, and things distracted you along the way. You know, maybe first it was your parents. You know, they distracted you from your power because they told you you weren't good enough. Or maybe somebody distracted you from your power because they said, listen, you know, you suck, you're ugly, you are not gonna amount to anything. They're distracting you by lying to you, and you believe those lies. So we cannot take away the power that's inside at all, not from anybody. No upline can take away your power. You can only choose to let them. But we are in this business and we are rising. And so as we rise, we get to understand these things, that nobody can take away our power. But a lot of people, including myself, who before doTERRA didn't realize that. We didn't realize how crucial this conversation is. Hello, Nadia. We start to go, okay, maybe now I get it, you know, maybe now I need to start talking about it. But people who are just coming into doTERRA, who haven't yet had this conversation, they need you. They need your voice. And so let's talk about how not to distract people. First, let's talk about customers, how you can distract them from their power. You know, a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to bug them because, you know, Donna, that's distracting them from their power, you know, because I'm going to push them. I'm going to tell them what to do, and that's going to take away from their power. Well, in fact, when I was first starting doTERRA as a health coach, one of the things that I realized from my clients was that they needed me to tell them what to do. So I would go and I would say, listen, I want you to take these multivitamins, make sure they're whole food. And they would go to the health food store and they would see this wall of supplements, and all of them claiming to be the best. And they would call me crying because they said, Donna, you know, I can't do this. Can you not just pick it for me? I just need somebody to tell me what to do. And I remember when I first started in doTERRA, I just needed somebody to tell me what to do. When my kids were sick, I wished that somebody would just tell me what to do. When I was fiercely fighting for their future, the health of their future, I just wanted somebody to tell me what to do. It would have made life so much easier, as I was feeling so weak in so many different ways. And so you are not distracting them from their power by telling them what to do. You know essential oils better than they can. And a lot of times we're like, well, you know, I just want you to pick what you want. How on earth are they gonna pick what they want from 101 essential oil class? You need to tell them all the oils that are in at least the intro, the family essentials kit. Because I think every home should have a family essentials kit. I don't care if they have to cancel their cable. Get these kits in their home and use them as a first defense, a first respondent to your health. And then if it doesn't work, go somewhere else, but let this natural medicine be your first go-to. And so stop. How you distract them from their power is by letting them stay in their lies that this isn't worth it. Stay in the lie that this isn't good enough. Stay in the lie that this is a network marketing model and therefore I can't do it. Stay in the lie that, you know, all of the things, you know, I can't afford it, when, you know, you saw them just buy a brand new $50 pair of jeans, or, you know, that's oh, connection's available. Okay, good. Okay, so let me just move over here. The next thing that we can do, now we're talking about, you know, leadership, and is making it about you. We're going to distract them from their power by making this business about you. Yeah, come on, you know, you gotta hit elite because I have to hit silver, and I'm not gonna hit silver if you don't hit elite. You know, when you make it about you, talking about you, calling them up and telling them about, you know, your kids and your dog and your house, and, you know, it's one thing to share your success stories, and I think everybody should do that. It's another thing to just make it about you. You know, make the whole business thing about your rank, your goals, your success. You know, again, success is great to talk about because you want to inspire people and you want to make an impression on them, right? And impress upon them, as the great, gosh, what is his name? It's coming to me, it's on the tip of my tongue. He says, I don't want to impress you, I want to impress upon you. This is what we're doing, you know, this is how we help people. But stop making it about you. It's not about you, it's about them. Not showing up yourself, but expecting everybody else to show up. So this kind of goes along with becoming their boss, right? Telling them what to do without doing it yourself. Not fair. It's not fair. Even if you do it yourself, you are not their boss. And you will show up to them inauthentically if you call them up and you say, oh, how you doing? When really all you want to know is what job they're doing today. What are you doing today for doTERRA? You don't care about how they're doing. You just care about whether or not they're hitting elite so that you can hit silver. They will see right past you. I don't care how you try to hide it. They will see right past you. And so you're not their boss. You don't get to show up and just tell them what to do. This is a relationship business. You want to be authentic. You're going to distract them from their power. And here's the thing. If you can sit in this with me, you're sitting here and you own your own business, okay? Close your eyes and think about somebody hovering over you and saying, are you doing this? Are you doing this? What are you doing this? How come you're not doing this? What about this? Are you doing that? Well, what if you did this better? And what if you did that better? And what if you did this better and showed up that? And how come you're not showing up? You said you were going to show up, so why aren't you showing up? Do you know how much power you're stealing, distracting them from by becoming their boss? Come underneath them. Be a servant leader, you know? We're not people's bosses. We're servant leaders. And in the beginning, there's no greater time to do that than when you're hitting elite and silver and gold. It's a different place. We don't own people. We don't own their rank. We don't own their elite. We don't own their executive. But we don't stop pushing them towards it. And there's a difference. And the difference is we come underneath them and we show them how powerful they are. And we remind them of their why. And we show up to their greatness. Right? They're looking to you. This goes back to, you know, you not showing up yourself, you know, because you're the gatekeeper. And if you don't show up, they're not going to show up. And you see this a lot. But you are the gatekeeper and they're looking up to you. And I was talking to one of my favorite leaders in our team, Tamara Corliss. You know who you are. And what a powerful woman she is. I mean, I love talking to her because she is digging deep and she doesn't stop. And she knows what she needs. She knows what she's going after. And today is her purpose. You know, like we're always looking like, what's our purpose? But she's always constantly checking herself. And it's so talks about was, oh, there we go. Maybe I'll just open the door. Is, you know, even it's the people that you hang out around with, right? They will impact you. They will steal or distract you from your power, or they will help you rise in your power. You are that leader that can do either. You can either help your team rise in their power, or you can distract them from their power. And she used the example of like, it was about willpower. And she used the example of a cake, you know, like if there was a cake sitting there, and it was my favorite cake in the world, I'm not going to use my willpower. I'm going to get the cake out of my house, right? And I just thought this was such a great lesson in who we hang out with. Who do we hang out with? And are they hanging out with you on your videos? Or are they hanging out with you in, you know, in the times that you have in creating these relationships and they're watching you? You know, are you going to help them rise by rising yourself? Or are you going to distract them from their power by being the negative person, or by not doing the thing that you yourself need to do? You know, so you are the person that they either need to lean toward or they need to get away from. Who are you? Which one are you? Which leader are you going to be? And don't forget their why. That's last. Don't forget their why, you guys. Lean into their why they're doing this. Because you're going to distract them from their power if you forget their why and you're just trying to push them to do something that you did, that you succeeded in. If that's how you succeeded, that doesn't necessarily mean that's how they're going to succeed. Continue to tap into their why, their greatness, why they're doing this. Because otherwise, you're going to distract them from their power and help and create this scenario where they're leaning into your power. Again, nobody can steal their power. Nobody. But you sure can help distract them from it. And so we don't want to do that. So lean into your leadership today. Today, what's your purpose? You know, it's so much pressure thinking about, oh, what's my soul purpose? What's my life purpose? Never mind that. What's your purpose today? Lean into that, will you? And if you're going to be a leader of leaders, then grow yourself as a leader. That's your job. Love you guys. Bye.